sometimes you just need to output a single image. It doesn't matter which of the workspaces you're in. If you just click on the image that you want to export as an individual image, you can go over to Export and then Current Image. Give the image a name, press Save. There we go. Let's take a look and see what it looks like under Image Outputs. And there we are. Nice big high resolution image. When you go to export these individual images, you're given a choice of different file formats. So let me go back and do this again, press Current Image, and now I have the chance not only to name it, but I could save it as a JPEG, or as a Targa, or as a PSD. And while we're on the topic of exporting to image files, there's the option of exporting all of them, or a series of them all in one fell swoop. And to do that, you go to Export and then Bitmap. And when you open it up, this path, or this dialog box gives you a lot more options. If you choose, you can choose between JPEG or Targa or Photoshop. You have your choice here about what resolution that you want to have. Whereas when you output them individually, it just outputs them automatically at the full resolution. You have the option here to include camera frame, to include camera path. There's a whole bunch of different options here. And once again, you can export all of them. You can export selected scenes by clicking on that Select button. And you can export just the current scene or just the current panel. And so in this case, I will go for all, because typically that's what happens when I... And now as far as the file pattern goes, you could see with this little pop-up that there are various sort of codes and syntax that you can put in there. Let me show you in the user manual. It goes into great detail about that. So if your production requires certain naming conventions, then you can use this customization. Otherwise, Toon Boom Storyboard Pro just simply outputs these images with its own default system of the name of the project and then followed by the scene number and the panel number, as we will see as I hit the export button. And you can see right here as it's naming the files. This is the name of my project, was 3D Videos. And this next number represents the scene numbers. And the number after the dash represents the panel number. So it's creating those bitmap files in this particular naming convention. But like I said, you have the opportunity to customize those names any way that you want to. And so here they are in my image folder. And if I double click on them, I've got a whole bunch of very large, beautiful looking images.